how is Christmas coming? How is Christmas doing your butt? Okay, let me stop. So, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, we're in the Christmas season, and how you guys doing? How you guys like coming up together? Okay, let's go straight to this video before I start. So today we're going to be talking about what Americans don't know about German hospitals. Like, I know this is Europe, I know this is like the first world, but yeah, there's some things that don't kind of work. First of all, patients are not pampered in German hospitals. Yes, patients are not pampered, irrespective if you broke a toe, or if you broke a toe, or if you broke your whole thigh. You are not about to be pampered. Boy, girl, you are about to be mobilized. The very next day you wake up. Oh yes, on day number one you're about to be moved around. Irrespective of if you had a surgery, irrespective of age, irrespective of anything. Patients are not pampered here. The only group of people who are pampered are babies. Babies are always going to be pampered whether you like it or not. But if you're an adult, you are not going to be pampered. There is this thing Germans say, and I can't necessarily articulate it perfectly in German now, but we usually say you don't take away the patient's will. Yeah, I think that's how you say. But when you say will, you don't necessarily mean like the will to do, but instead the ability to do. So if a patient is able to move their feet, you don't help them move their feet. So a patient wants to stand up from their bed, even though you know that they are old and they need the help, you will rather ask them, how do you need help? Do I need to carry you up completely? Do I need a lifter to bring you up? Or do you just need me to help you hold your feet while you pull yourself up? Or do you need me to hold your hand? Do you need to stand? You just need me to stand there so that you feel secure about standing up? All of those things are so important. You don't take away, you don't just take over their life. Why? I think because of it, a lot of people are very independent, even with long-term or chronic illnesses. We have a lot of people being able to live with us on a long term because they are not being pampered, they're not being carried, they're not being, unless it is necessary, you will not be carried. When I mean necessary, I mean like that's the only other way. If you could walk, you got to walk. Like, it's no joke. Patients are not pampered in German hospitals. Not even old people. Trust me. Nurses who work in nursing homes know exactly what I'm talking about. No time to pamper anybody. Secondly, the second thing is actually a good thing. With the German healthcare insurance, you don't have to pay anything. Yes, you don't. Everything from admission to discharge has been covered or will be covered by your health insurance company. Your insurance company covers even till a case where you need to get the heart transplant. Yes, they cover till the heart transplant and everything concerning that transplantation. Yes, maybe in those kind of chronic illnesses, or you might need special gadgets, special machines. Those you might have to buy for yourself because they are special. But all the basic machines are going to be made available to you by your healthcare insurance or your health insurance. I visit my dentist somewhere around 3 to 4, 5 times sometimes in a year, depending on what I'm doing anyway. But somewhere between the 3-4 times a year, and during this time, I don't have to pay because I'm just doing basic care, basic cleanup, basic checks, therapeutic checks, or doing some other stuff that I can't really explain right now. And all of this is covered by my health insurance. A lot of people don't get to understand this. Some people feel like something is wrong, they're going to send you a bill. Trust me, they're not going to send you a bill. That's how it works. And it's a good thing. Number 3, your caregivers are mostly RNs, like me, this RN girl right here. There is really shortage in the amount of nursing assistants we have in many parts of Germany. Even here where I work, there's a very few amount of nursing assistants. In some cases, or in many cases, nursing assistants are made up of people or previous nursing students who were not able to complete their requirements in the nursing school or pass their final exams. They're usually pushed to the nursing assistant section, or nursing assistant level. And they can get to work as nursing assistants. But in many cases, all your caregivers are RNs, and that means your RN is doing very basic nursing, very basic stuff, and doesn't have the opportunity or even have the time to take care of bigger stuff. When I say bigger stuff, I mean more intellectual stuff. So many of your RNs are just hands-on, and I think that's sad, a bit sad, but that's how it is in some places. Or in many places, actually. Many places. Number 4 is actually a cultural shock. When you come to a German hospital, okay, we serve bread every meal of the day. Okay, or let's say every meal, let's say morning and evenings. Every morning and evenings, you are going to get bread. A form of bread in one way or the other, sliced or brotchen, what we call the brotchen. Yes, you're going to get bread somehow or some way. Bread is a staple meal. It's kind of a cultural shock for those of us who moved in here as immigrants from outside Europe. You're kind of not ready for it, and you just come here like boom, bread, and it's very annoying. So bread is a staple meal in Germany, and you're going to be served bread many times in the day. Okay, so get used to it. Or as an escape, you could choose to order your food. Yes, you can order foods, and your food will be delivered right to the to your station, and to you, if that's what you want. But don't get surprised when you get served bread all the time. It's normal, very normal, and it's healthy bread. At least that's a good thing. They are mostly healthy bread. Yeah. And number 5, guys. Number 5, your health workers are most likely tired, overworked, and hate their jobs. Yes, this is a bitter truth, and I held this for the end because I don't want unloyal people to see this part. It's true. Many of the health workers here, many of your nurses are tired of their jobs. They are fed up and they are overworked. Starting with overworked, the nurse to patient ratio in Germany is not the best as of now. Depending if you come to help us, if you come to work with us, then it's get better, I promise. But till then, we don't have so much nurses for the amount of patients we have, so they are mostly overworked for the job or for the pay they have. They feel underpaid because they are actually underpaid for the amount of responsibilities they have to carry and the job they have to do. They are actually underpaid. They hate their jobs. I think them hating their jobs, right? So here's the thing. One of the cultures I met when I came to Germany, and I felt it was too predominant, was everybody complained. Everybody complained a lot. And I don't know if it was because I came from a third world region, and maybe I was still very grateful about what I got to experience here. Then in the beginning, I thought that was the reason why I thought so that. But now I've been here for a couple of years, and I still feel that there's hardly a thankful conversation. Like everybody's just complaining about something. Even when something has been cleared up, you don't see that, oh yes, it has been cleared up, now we are going to be happy, They clear it up, you're like, okay, great, just give them 1 week, there'll be something else to complain about. I think they complain a whole lot. I spoke to another German who actually told me that he feels it's actually a bad issue that Germans complain too much. I was like, okay, good. So if a German is telling me that, it's not because I'm trying to be racist. No, I'm not racist. Y'all have to watch that out. But yeah, it's something you should know. Your nurse literally probably just came out of a bout of complaint before coming to meet you. So she or he is not necessarily in their best mood. Yeah, they usually have this sad aura sometimes. Unless you meet those that are just sincerely happy with their jobs, which are not always the Germans. Oh my god, this is a hard thing to say, but that's been my experience so far. Yeah, something you should know. But they are good people, like I said. This is not a 100% rule. There are exceptions to the rule. You meet great people, but just to prepare your mind for the majority. All right, moving on. So this is the last one. This is something a lot of people don't know yet. But in Germany, there is a new generation of people who actually speak English. They speak English and they can hold English conversations. That means if your nurse is, or if your health worker or your nurse is young, there's a high chance that they can speak English, and in some cases French. Yes, they learn that in high school. Good. That kind of breaches some of the communication gap you might be having with your health workers. The only issue is that the system itself is still very German, so you will not get any letters or any results printed in English. No, they are all going to be printed in German and in German alone. And even if you ask for a translation, it is most likely not going to be answered. This even includes with your house art. When I say your house art, I mean your general practitioner, your home doctor. If you have an exceptional home doctor, he will get it done for you, translated for you, or in many cases they'll ask you to translate it, because translating is also going to cost money. So yeah, that's the reality of things around here. I hope you love this video anyway. If you did, don't forget to hit the like, don't forget to click comment. You should comment, because I like to know what you think anyway. I like to have this kind of conversations. In the comment section, I usually have a lot of conversation with nurses and health workers living in Germany. It's usually the bomb. I love to be there. Sometimes I don't reply on time. I'm sorry guys, I work 100%. It's not that easy. Please understand the girl. But aside from those times, I love to be there to see what is actually going on in different parts of Germany, and let's just learn from each other. Don't forget to hit the subscribe. Yes, I still need subscribers. Yes, we are a growing channel and we will keep growing. Thank you so much for your support up until now. I loved working with you guys. I love making these videos as much as you love watching me do them. So guys, I love you guys. Till my next video, I remain your sweet girl, Esther, and you remain your beautiful self. I love you. Bye. And don't forget to check out my other videos. All these videos everywhere. I have videos. Yeah. Check them out. Bye.